Okay, so, alright, anyway, so how it all works, how to get to this little thing, you would go, click Citadel information. So let me just exit this. So you would click here, right? This is where you can see how many people have visited the Citadel, how long is the next time, you know, when it's going to actually reset the Baltic. And don't worry about that. Know this, know that. What you guys need to worry about, the only two things you guys need to worry about is the job list interference. This is, everything will be at 100% because we've reached upkeep for the week. If it's not, it will be 0, 50 or whatever. How you can see what we need, obviously it goes to 0 every week. It resets, and sorry, but anyway. And so it resets every week. So anywho, so what you guys need to worry about is is this thingy, just to see if we have 100% or not, and the upgrade jobs. What you guys need to do, don't worry about the keeper banners. That's just what we are currently working towards upgrading. But at the moment we are actually working towards the habitat, avatar habitat. And what we currently obviously need, when it's blue, it means it's done. It's done, it's dust, it's 30 out of 30, we've done it. When it's like that, we've done. The green is what we've currently gotten this week. The little yellow one is what the little, what the summoning minions have collected. And the red is what we still need to make the full upgrade. Alright? So, anyway, I'm just letting you guys know on that one. Anyway, so in terms of actually doing the whole Citadel thing, what you guys need to do is you click here. And what you guys do, if you click on logs, like you can actually physically click on this thing. If you click on logs, you can see logs, total, upkeep, upgrades, upgrade part paid, supplements, and goal. Alright? The goals obviously would be the same as upkeep because it depends, right? But anyway, so like basically total is how much we've gathered this week. Upkeep is how much it needs to be upkept in order to stay open, if you will. Upgrades of, you know, how much upgrades we have. It's 52,000, holy shit. And upgrades part paid is how much we've actually collected throughout the weeks. And so on. And supplements is how much we actually have in keep. And goal is obviously, it would change prior, like if we had an upgrade that needs 4,000 wood and the upkeep is 715, you would add the upgrade plus the upkeep to get an amount, and then you would add that into the goal. So the goal would be like 5,304, for example, you know, with everything added up with the upkeep and plus the upgrade. That would be the goal, but as you can see what the upkeep is only 715. So how you guys do this is basically you would click there and you say set resource target, and so it said upkeep is 715 because we don't have any upgrades currently, so you would add it as 715. You press enter and you press lock on targets. Obviously as the week goes, like as it resets, would say lock on target. The reason why I say lock on target is because, like, for example, like the rations, which is the cooking, everyone seems to go boon on this shit. We do not need any more rations. But the reason why I put a lock on it, or I wish that I could put a lock on it of like the very first minute it actually resets, is because we only need 770 and we do not have upgrades for rations. But as you can see, our clan has done 8,300. Now if I was able to do a lock prior to this, like even quicker, I would have made it smaller, you know, I would have made the lock. But now it doesn't really matter because we've got upkeep and everything has been done in terms of actually getting what we need for the week. I really don't care if it goes all over after that, but like for the cloth, for example, was only 765 for upkeep, and because we reached everything, you guys can go boon after that. But if we don't reach what we're supposed to reach in terms of the upgrade, I usually do not like people to just go ape shit on just one little thing. Like, deal with that shit first, you know. It does take, I know upgrades suck and you only need so much shit, but at the end of the day, if those are done, then you guys can do whatever you want, you know. Anywho, so sorry, I'm just scratching my back. So anyway, let's go back to the logs. So now that I've set the upkeep for the logs, like I said, you set resource, then you go 715 and you press enter, then you would say lock on target. It's not going to lock now because we've reached everything we were supposed to reach for the week, so it's not going to lock at the moment. But you would do the same for the stone. Okay, so the upkeep is 245. We don't have any upgrades that need to be added into that, so there we go. So we will set one, then we'll set it to 245 and press enter, and then again lock on target. Don't do that for the charcoal though, because charcoal doesn't really matter. Because charcoal, I really don't care. Charcoal is more for the, you know, the smithing and whatnot, because if we need a lot of bars, we need a lot of charcoal, obviously, you know. Anywho, so let me just explain quickly what metal ores. See, with the metal ores, you don't see the upkeep. However, the upkeep is not with the metal ores. The metal bars will tell you what the upkeep for both of that, because they're both the same. So the upkeep for the metal ores would be 370, because that's the metal bars. Because, I mean, technically you don't make the upkeep for the mining. There's no such thing as upkeep for mining. That would be, that's just weird, but anyway, but yeah, so the upkeep for metal ores is actually what the metal bars upkeep is. So when you're doing the metal ores, you just go down, you see, okay, so metal bars, for upkeep we need 370, so you would click on the metal ores, you select target, say 370, press enter, lock on target, and you do the same for metal bars. Same procedure for precious ores and precious bars. You can't see the upkeep on the precious ores, you go down to the precious bars. Okay, 450 is the upkeep. Bob is your uncle, Fanny is your aunt. There you go. And so that's how it goes, basically. That's really, really simple. It's really not a brainer, not nothing. However, when we have upgrades, like we currently do, as I showed you previously before with the avatar habitats, we need precious bars. So what I did, or I put a goal total of 2,000, because I know that everyone goes ape shit with cloth and rations and all that stuff. So, and no one seems to like to do precious bars or precious ores or gather any kind of thing to do with mining for some unknown reason, but okay. Anywho, it's regardless the same XP regardless of what you do, depending on your level, but I guess. So anyway, in terms of the precious bars, we do actually need, let me show you, we do actually need, if you look here, we still need 9,878. So what you guys need to do, if you want, you don't have to. I usually make it a small thingy, because when people see like 10,000, like, oh my god, then they only do like 2,000, and I'm like, Jesus, we need a 10,000, not fucking 2,000. But okay. So anyway, they almost like get a fright, like, oh my god, so much precious ore for me, oh my god, you know, like freak out. So I usually just make it small. So like for this week, I would have, like next week or when resets, I'll make it 5,000. You know, that would be adding with the upkeep plus everything else. Like, because we do need precious bars, like a shit ton of precious bars, what you would do is you would take the 9,000 something plus added on to, then you plus the 450, and you would get an amount, and then you would go, example, set resource, I don't know, it'll probably be like 10,600 for example. Sorry, let me hold. 10,600, and you press enter, right? And then you say lock on target, for example, and it will lock now because now I've added it more, right? But yeah, that's basically what you do. You just check the upkeep, okay? If we don't need any of them, like in terms of upgrades, then you just stick with the upkeep. If we do need upgrades, go check on the job list and see how much amounts in terms of the raid, see how much we actually need, and then take that amount, add it to the add the upkeep, and then obviously get the finalization number or whatever, and then, you know, click on there, set the resource, and so on and so forth. All right, but I'm just gonna go back to that anyway. So yeah, that's basically it. It's pretty simple, and you do this every week after reset. You jump in, you do this. If you guys forget to do it, okay, cool, but I would like if any of you could do it if I'm not available to do it, because I've gotten really busy these days and I'm so sorry. But, and yeah, let's see, don't do it for charcoal. Don't do the upkeep for charcoal or summoning. Don't lock those. Just lock logs, stone, metal ores, metal bars, precious ores, precious bars, cloth, and rations, and just do that every week. Like I said, before you do anything, just make sure on the upgrades we don't need anything in specific, plus, and then that's pretty much it. It's really simple. That's all you have to do. Do enjoy.